Okay, now I'm feeling a bit better. I've got to re-record that video because I sounded too shaky, and it just, as I said, I live in Tamworth, and this is real, but obviously I want to keep it away from the press. And because papers, I've never read a paper, because papers bring in bad news and good news, and everyone's got opinions. So this is it. I want to talk about negativity. So that's why, wanted to speak about that. Obviously it's real. All my friends know it's real. Obviously, you know me, but because of the way I've said, if I attach any keywords to myself, then that's not good. So I'm sorry if I'm sort of buffering, but it's affecting me a little bit in certain ways, and I can say things like that. So I'm trying to learn myself, teach myself, how I can do this in a way, same words without using that word and then I can do it. So I decided to make a new video, feeling happier. I've used my sage today, and that's really worked. The kids come home from school feeling happier. Obviously I keep mentioning hemp seed oil, please look it up, or you just, it's so good. It's derived from marijuana, and it's proven to help fight cancer. And I can say that because I am not attaching it to me, and I don't want to give up my work. That would be like sabotaging what I'm doing, because this is why I'm doing it, to help others too. So I've realised it, and I had to sometimes you have to realise things when you're doing this. I call it a job, to help others, save this planet, and I really believe it, and if I believe in it, I can do it. So thanks, I've realised it. That other video sounded like too sometimes it's so hard when you're learning, because I obviously I've only got the internet as my teacher, and that brings me to the internet. As I said, there's, it's like the wilderness is how I've always looked at it, because and this is what you do if you want to stay away from negativity. You've got to be very strong-minded, because not follow everybody else and have your own mind. So as I said, to stay away in the wilderness, there's beauty and danger, and that applies if you apply that technique to the internet. So this is how I've always looked at it. Now, everybody likes to interact with other people and have fun on the internet. Obviously, internet brings positivity and also negativity. So this is how I'm going to sort of try and explain it to you. You read a comment that's bad about you or your family or anybody connected to you, that's going to upset you, of course it is. So what's the best thing to do? Just don't read anything. I've never really read anything about stuff. Don't allow comments. If it's not there, you can't read it. This is how the mind works. You don't get in your mind. If it's not in your mind, you can't think about it. I've never had a comment. I don't know what's being said about me. There probably is something. I don't care. I can say what they want, because I've protected myself from negativity. So I don't think about other people that are saying things, or you have to think about that, because not everybody's nice, and I've learned to sort of come to terms with that over the years. I used to think, why don't people like me, what have they said about me? But I've had my lessons, and I realise, get a backbone, learn to look after yourself and your family and protect them from negativity. And I'm going to make, when I feel not so shaky and a better negativity video, to sort of, I don't want to try and keep my videos short anyway, but just put the main points across. So I hope that's helped somebody, with negativity. I know there's a lot, I can see how my friends get upset when they've had a comment said about them, but the main thing is just don't read anything. I've made my Facebook friends very private. I know who my real friends are, and that's all that's important to me at this time. After this I can move forward and then become famous. To become famous now, well, I'll never give up on my dreams anyway, but it's this, you've got to think what's important at that time, and I think that's it, isn't it? So I just wanted to put that across, and I hope I'm not so shaky. Well, I know I am, but I'm trying to be positive, and this sage just smells so beautiful and nice. And I just, as I said, imagine I'm in California. Obviously, I've seen Rav, I told you that, from the optician. He'll back me up that this is all real. It's not fabricated in any way whatsoever, it's happening for real, but I'm not saying any of the words to connect it to me, you know. This is serious, I've taken it seriously as I can, you know, so I hope that everybody understands that why I don't say the words. And obviously, you know, as long as my friends are with me on it, and I know they are, that's what's important. You know, millions of subscribers aren't important at the moment. I'm just doing this not for subscribers or anything. I'm doing it just because I want to help people, and I enjoy making videos. So why stop now? As I said, I'm living my life as I did before. But they said those words out of their mouth, and you know, it was devastating, I'm not going to lie. You know, so it was like, can you tell me the bad news then? To be honest, I'm still making jokes about it because that's how I get through life. Laughter's my best therapy. I've always loved to make other people laugh. Why stop now? So that's how I made a fresh video, and this is how this works, by learning. So you may find sometimes you switch on the video and it's been deleted, but that's because I've tried to improve it and make it better, to make my channel for better when I'm, you know, one day I won't need the internet because I'll have my own business. I say that, but this is just as it's going on. So is there anything else I need to check that I haven't told you? Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just aligning your spirit, removing negative energy, you know, so it doesn't come back. But it's actually, you know, depression, fear, arguments, psychic vampires, which I call it's my new code word for bad people. Fear, arguments, as I said, sorry if I repeat myself, but that's my illness. Negative people, sadness, unhappiness. You know, you've got to clear your aura, your field around you, because so you don't attract the same. Like attracts like, it applies with everything, even emotions. You know, health, furnace, your filter to be replaced. So it does, you know, as you would in your house, where you'd replace your filter, wouldn't you? You replace your filter in your body too. If you just think of it as that sort of ways, you know, the same sort of thing, if you can understand that, just to sort of cleanse your whole body, and not just your body but your house. You've got to cleanse your house as you would clean it, but you do it in a spiritual way. So, you know, I will probably make a video one day, probably I bless this house of all negativity, and it's so much fun. I loved it, and the smell, as I said, was beautiful, of sage. I've never done it before, I've got to be honest. I've never ever cleansed my house. You would thought I would. I know all about it, and I don't know everything, but I'm just trying to pass on what I'm doing to help me with negativity. And as you can see, I feel so much better. I look a lot better. Everybody says I look okay. Everybody's not asking about that. They just say, oh, how are you, okay? And anybody I see who doesn't know, you know, I'm obviously not going to tell them. That's where I've been going wrong. The first thing I used to say is I tell them it's instinctive, isn't it, when you want to share it and try. But if I can do it in my mind, get it in my mindset, I had to make this video to pass that on to you, because otherwise you wonder what the hell I'm going on about sometimes. So I had to do it in a way with using words. So as long as you don't attach whatever it is that you don't want attached to you in a certain way, then you can do it. And obviously the main thing is protecting yourself from all negativity. As I said, don't read papers, you know, don't read what's said about you on the internet. Put your comments on private. Be strong. Don't worry what they think about you. Oh, she don't want people to read. So what? It's up to you. It's your life. It's up to you. You know, and that's, I've always had that attitude. I hate reading things about myself anyway, you know, because my videos was like, some people were like, actually one really upset me. I never made a video for months. They said, what do you think you're going to be famous for, wearing a pair of spandex pants? Because I used to dress up, you know, dancing around, and it so upset me. I probably cried at the time, but now I wouldn't. I'd be like, what the hell? So I just think, boy, read it. If it's there, they read it. So think of it like that in your mind. Just don't let them. If you want to have interaction, there's other ways. I've got my friends. You know, if I see an email, I haven't looked through them yet, but if I saw one that looked, you know, malicious, I just wouldn't read it. Start reading it, and then it's in your mind. You can't get it out of your mind. As I said, polar bear, that's the code for saying that word, so you can never get it out of your head for at least 5 minutes now. Sorry about that. So as you see, I'm much happier. I'm real. I'm Susie Q. And yeah, let's see if we can make it happen. And I really want to make it believable, achieve it, receive it, you know. Sorry if I get it mixed up. Achieve it, believe it, receive it, achieve it. as you know, I'm struggling, but I try, and I've been trying. So how spell check's been really helping me. You know, I'm not come back at school and be to Jasmine coming. She goes, "God, you're tap fast." I says, "Well, I was a speed topper. I'm not giving up now." And now, if you generate your brain cells, you can keep them going. Don't let your brain go rusty. Use brain food. I'm eating sardines every day, and tomorrow I will make the mushroom video. If I can make it today, I will actually, because I need to go in the garden, because I've had some mushrooms, but I call magic mushrooms, growing suddenly. So that's made me pleased, because mushrooms is the best ingredient ever Mother Nature gave us for free to help fight cancer, and I've been eating them every day and I love them. So thanks ever so much. As you can see, I'm out of breath because I'm running 100 miles an hour. So let's see if we can do it, you know. Thanks to everyone for helping me keep it real, and it's working, and I know I'll prove it. So thank you so much, and I'll catch you later. I'm going to record another video, I think. I feel so great. Thanks ever so much, and I'll see you in a bit. I will actually do the mushroom video because I'll go outside, as I just said. And I've got a nice poppy. I brought it not that long ago, and it's got a big red umbrella, and it's beautiful. So ciao for now. Thank you for today, everyone.